Hello, welcome back to another one of my So What is Some of Your Rare Comic Book series. Perhaps one of the rarest book I have in my collection, and most likely something that I won't be upgrading anytime soon or in the future, is this book. What you have here, what I have here is Detective Comics number 31. Perhaps one of the more sought after detective comic books out there, a pre-Robin. For those that are not familiar with the origin of Batman, Batman was introduced in Detective Comics issue 27, and then it run all the way through to 37, and then Batman number 1 was introduced along with Robin and the Joker. Okay, so Robin was not introduced as a sidekick yet, and for those collector that collect Batman, there are many that did not like Robin, so they focus on pre Robin detective, and detective comics from 27 through 37 are the issues that does not have Robin. From 38 onward, you have Robin because that coincide with Batman 2 and onward. But so this book is one of those that took me a long time to get a copy, and this copy is restore. Okay, it's have a lot of work done on it. I bought it knowing that it is restored, so I was not con out of buying something that I thought was not restored. But this book is so hard to find that I do not have a problem buying and owning a restored copy. If I had to guess, this book was probably restored maybe 20 plus years ago. It was fairly poorly done. The book spine was completely split. Okay, so this book had, I'm pretty sure, a complete detached and split cover, and whoever it was that did it, they kind of they used rice paper. That's one of the material that was used prior to the advent of restoration technique these days, but they use rice paper to basically glue the front and back covers together, and then they color the spine to match up with the last paper that was there when the book was split completely. But other than that, it's a beautiful copy. I'm gonna give you the close-up look now, so give me a chance to take the book out and show you the little interior. And also, for those that collect Batman or detective comic book, you probably recognize this cover is the famous cover swipe that Neal Adams did for Batman 227. That's one of the reasons why Batman 227 is highly sought after. There's nothing special about the story inside. There's no major introduction of any kind of characters, but it's a famous swipe of one of the most sought after books out there. Okay, so I took it out, so let me take the camera. Right there, see? That's what I'm talking about. See, when the cover is completely split, they use what they call rice paper to basically glue and seal the front and back cover together. But that's it. As you can see, the interior of this book is fairly decent. I can't stress enough that the paper that was used for Golden Age comic book are so much thicker than silver and bronze and after. So, you know, I don't think it would be a right statement to say that they used cheaper material back then. They may have used the cheapest material for comic books, but certainly it's still better quality than the cheapest material that they produced in the 60s and 70s. As you know, technology, paper producing technology advanced to a point where they can make cheap, thinner pulp. But here we go. As you can see, beautiful, vibrant color of the inside. We're looking at, you know, off-white to white interior. And the story is fairly simple, as you can see. You know, this is the early days, but I love the red. The red color of the interior of this book really pop, as well as the green. It's beautiful. Look at that. Backplane. But, you know, as in most Golden Age book, you know, you're looking at something that the story is fairly short. That's it. That's basically the end of the story. And then you have other story. Anyhow, thanks for watching, and no doubt this is one of my, if not the most treasured book in my collection. It might not be the worth a lot compared to a non-restore copy of this book, but for those that follow Golden Age book, you will probably understand that this book is so hard to find. You know, it's not like anything else out there where, you know, I think it's even rarer than Action #1, because, you know, on any given year you'd be lucky to see 2 or 3 copy up for auction every year, if that. So it's not, you know, it's not something like you can see on a daily or weekly basis in any major auction. Anyhow, thanks for watching. Bye.